What's up, everybody? It is Chris again, and today what we're going to be looking at is something a little different from what we usually do, but I think it's pretty cool. I've kind of been messing around with it a little bit, and I think there are definitely some people in the group who have either experience with Python or programming in general. So what this is right here, this is just a script that will print to an Excel file the open price, the high, low, and close price, and I also think it prints the adjusted price as well, which is pretty much just if you have a stock split. If a stock goes to 1,000 and they say after hours that their stock price is too high and you have one share, they'll split it and then you'll have two shares, each worth $500. And so that's what adjusted close is, but you'll see I'm not going to get into the coding because obviously this is not a coding Discord, but if you would like to reach out, I'm not incredibly advanced with this type of programming. I do more SQL and database management stuff, but Python can be super useful for a lot of things, and especially with all of these libraries, which you can import pretty easily. You can get a lot of information for finance, and you can actually create graphs in here. You can like really nice graphs, custom graphs of whatever range you want. You can customize the formatting. There's really endless abilities in Python for what you can do. It's an incredibly powerful software. But so what I wanted to show was that this right here, which I can share with you if you reach out to me and you're interested in it, basically what it does is just generally I just initialize a start time and an end time, and then this basically scrapes from Yahoo based off of my start date and end date for the ticker symbol SPY, and then this prints to an Excel file and names it SPY. So if I run this, I should be able to come to desktop, Python, and here's SPY, and so it loads, and there we go. And so, like I said, what it gives you the date, the high, the low, open, close. It also gives you volume and adjusted close. So why I think this can be super useful is there, obviously, like I said before, there are endless capabilities in Python in finance, and using it to your ability to show you more information or present it to yourself in a better way than whatever platform you're currently using does. Additionally, you can copy all of this data right here, like I showed you, to an Excel file. So for example, if say you wanted to understand an option contract's price change after hours. So say you wanted to analyze Dragon's Lottos. What you could do is you could go to, so let's just say you take the previous close, let's do this. So you take the open, and I'm starting on the second one because it's after hours, so we don't have any data before that. So you take the open, and you subtract it from the previous close, and what that gives you is the difference overnight. And then you can calculate the percent by taking that and dividing it by the previous close, because that's where it started. It moved that percentage to that from this previous close overnight. And so that will give you that, and then you just format it, and you can see, let's get that. Let's get some more decimals on there. So you can see that from January 2nd to January 3rd overnight, SPY moved negative 1.14199%. So if you wanted to create a spreadsheet to see a stock's after hours movement, you could calculate these, and in Excel you can just drag that little corner down, do this for all of them, and then you can just pull it all the way down, and then you've calculated it for all of them. And then obviously there is, as I said before with Python, there's also a lot of powerful tools you can use in Excel to show this data better. So you could create a little spreadsheet where you could say conditionally format this so that if it's below 0, it's red, and above it's green, and then you could see, and then you could create another table of option prices at the close versus at the open, and you could see the percent change in those, and then you could get a good idea for how these option contracts change overnight. Or you could get an idea for how much theta is really affecting you. Say if a stock really doesn't move at all overnight, and your option contract lost X amount of value, you can really see exactly what value was lost and the percentage change that corresponds with that. And so this can tell you a lot and can be very useful dependent on how you want to use it and how much you know about Python or Excel. But like I said, if anyone has any questions, let me know. I'd love to go over any of this with any members, or if anyone does this already and uses Python for their trading and thinks it's useful, I would love to talk to you and go over some ideas for creating whatever it may be to help us. But yeah, I hope this was useful, and as always, have a good one, and I will see you guys soon.